Imagine stepping outside your dream home every morning, only to find a steaming pile of disrespect sitting right in the middle of your lawn. Not once, not twice, but every single day. That's what I was dealing with. And when I asked my neighbor to do something about it, he smirked and said, "It's all nature, bro. You don't own the earth." Well, he was about to learn just how natural revenge can smell. If you've ever been disrespected by someone who thought they could get away with it, just because you stayed quiet, then smash that like button, subscribe, and strap in. Because today, you're about to witness a revenge story that's petty, poetic, and just a little bit smelly. My first home and my worst neighbor. A couple years back, I bought my very first house, a cozy place tucked in a peaceful neighborhood. It was the kind of place where you wave to your neighbors, mow your lawn on Saturdays, and actually enjoy being home. Well, except for Rick. Rick lived behind me. And if you've ever seen a guy drink Coors Light at 10 a.m. shirtless in his driveway while blasting classic rock and grilling meat he never finishes, that's Rick. 2 grills, 0 shirts, and even less respect for boundaries. Rick also had a golden retriever named Duke. Big, friendly, golden menace. And Duke. He had one sacred ritual, dropping the nastiest steaming piles of dog crap right in the center of my front yard. Not the edge. Not the curb. Dead center, like he was planting a flag. At first, I wanted to believe it was an accident. So I walked over one day, polite as can be, and said, "Hey Rick, I think Duke's been using my lawn as his bathroom. Mind keeping him on a leash or cleaning it up when it happens?" Rick looked at me, rocking a tank top that said, "Weekend Warrior," squinting through his beer haze. Then he gave me that smirk, the kind only drunk uncles and smug frat boys can master, and said, "It's all nature, bro. You don't own the earth." That was the moment I knew. We weren't neighbors. We were at war. Fixed the fence where Duke squeezed through. Installed a motion-activated sprinkler. Sprayed citrus oils all over the grass. Dogs hate it, supposedly. Rick's response? "Nice try. But Duke's built different." Oh, buddy. You're about to learn. So am I. Every morning, I'd step out and see that poop like a trophy. My blood boiled. But I didn't want to stoop to Rick's level. I wanted to bury him in it. Literally. So, I grabbed a Home Depot bucket, lined it with a trash bag, and started scooping Duke's deposits into it. Every day. Like clockwork. Added a little water for consistency, if you know what I mean. After 2 weeks, I had a stew that would make the devil gag. One Saturday morning, when Rick was out, I put on gloves, grabbed the soup, and walked over to his yard. I didn't dump it. I painted with it. Traced the perimeter of his yard, his deck, even around his beloved fire pit, a sacred bachelor bro circle. The air turned ripe. Hours later, Rick stumbled outside with a beer and immediately stopped mid-sip. "What the hell is that smell?" From my porch, sipping my own coffee, I called out with the sweetest smile. "Smells like nature, bro." But I wasn't done. Our neighborhood has a Facebook group. You know the type: recipe swaps, raccoon alerts, and nosy boomers. So I started posting every time Duke struck. Lost. 1 large dog poop. Brown, steaming, last seen near my mailbox. If this belongs to you, please collect your property before it fossilizes. And people noticed. Then came the signs. I got crafty. Literally. Grabbed toothpicks, popsicle sticks, glitter, and googly eyes. Created tiny lawn signs with haikus dedicated to Duke's artistic expressions. Here's a favorite. "Dear Duke the Pooper. This is not your golden throne. My grass feels betrayed." I stuck them all over my yard like little protest flags. Rick. Not amused. He stormed over one day, red-faced and furious. "Are you trying to make me look bad?" I blinked and said, "Buddy, I don't need to try." The best part? I wasn't alone. Turns out Duke had been treating other lawns the same way. Once people saw my posts, others came forward. I thought I was the only one. "I've got poop near my kid's sandbox." Rick became that guy. The guy with the crap-happy dog. A few weeks later, a miracle occurred. Rick fenced in a tiny dog run and, brace yourselves, started walking Duke on a leash like a responsible human being. No more poop. No more smug attitude. Just a shirtless guy begrudgingly picking up after his dog with a plastic bag and avoiding eye contact. And me, still sipping coffee from my porch, surrounded by tiny poetic protest signs. Poetic justice never smelled so fresh. Sometimes the universe doesn't give you the justice you deserve. Sometimes you have to scoop it up, stir it around, and spread it yourself. And if you ever feel powerless, just remember, a little glitter, some googly eyes, and a creative haiku can change the world, or at least your neighborhood. If this story made you laugh, cringe, or cheer, smash that like button. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite petty revenge story? And don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales of karma served cold, or in this case, warm and